I travel several times a year. And so that's one reason how I justify the card. But the card also comes with perks, other perks, and credits and whatnot. Now, the caveat to that is that
But how many cards do you have now? If you could
show
guess.
you all of them, but I have 30 active cards right now.
Wow, man. So here's the thing. How are you able to manage those cards as well as the annual fees? What's your strategy there? What's your secret?
So you mean how I'm able to pay the annual fees and everything and whatnot?
That part for sure, because even if you don't use some of these cards, there obviously are some cards that have annual fees. What's making you like keep them open, and like how are you able, like what's your strategy to like either pay them and things of that sort? Do you have on like auto pay, or like what's your setup there?
So I'm very anal when it comes to my finances, and that could be a topic of discussion for another time as to why, because that's a whole story in itself.
Yeah.
But I would say 2/3 of my cards have no annual fees. So only a handful of them do. The reason why, there's a couple different reasons why. I do have the platinum card. It's a high annual fee. That's the highest annual fee card I have, which is $8.95. But that card is geared toward people that travel a lot. And I'm a traveler. So the power of that card is, and again, this is something that I don't have to do because in my mind, it's a luxury. But when I'm traveling, I like to go into airport lounges. I like to go into, I'm a Delta guy. I live in Kansas City. Delta has the second most flights here next to Southwest. I fly Delta. So I like to go to the Delta Sky Clubs when I'm at the airport. And also there's other options as well, other lounge networks as well. But that's the power. I travel several times a year. And so that's one reason how I justify the card. But the card also comes with perks, other perks, and credits and whatnot. Now, the caveat to that is that, okay, I have all these credits on the card, but I'm paying up front. So I'm paying $900 out of pocket to then be able to have the privilege of recouping my cost by using the credits on the card. So the card has, credits for food, for airlines, for, so on and so on. And so, you're able to recoup your cost throughout the year. Yeah. And for me on that card, it just kind of fits my lifestyle and how I travel and everything. So it makes sense for me. But that's a lot of money. And $900 out of pocket every year is a lot of money. And I know people right now are probably going, holy crap. But I manage it because my lifestyle is pretty low key. I mean, I have my house here. Yeah. The only debt I have is my auto in my home.
Gotcha.
That's it. I have 30 cards and none of them have a balance on them.
So that's key. That's key.
I'm able to, I mean, when I pay that annual fee, I still go, ooh, man, that's a lot, because it is a lot of money to me. I'm by no means wealthy. I'm very middle class. I'm very, but it's a matter of my expenses are low. So I'm able to pay that fee. And I guess in my mind, I justify it by I'm using a lot of the perks and benefits of the card. I do have other cards that have annual fees too. But but those are credits on the cards that I easily use. Some of the cards have like Uber credits. Well, when I'm traveling, and again, I travel several times a year, I always take a ride share to the airport. I never park my car at the airport. So I'm always taking a ride share from my home to the airport here. So I'm using those credits all the time. So in my mind, that's how I'm getting benefit, justifying paying for those cards. To go to answer your question about what my methodology is for paying them. Yeah, I have nothing on auto pay. I pay it all manually. I'm just meticulous. That's just how I prefer to do it. So for my employer, I get paid every other Friday. Yeah, and whatever cards have a balance on them, every other Friday they all get paid off. Yeah. So I never carry a balance on any cards other than, I mean, there might be a balance for a few days, like like I made purchases
or in between paychecks. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. But every Friday that weekend, I pay them all off. Yeah. So that's just my method. So.
Absolutely.